A Malian man has pleaded guilty in the International Criminal Court's first ever trial for cultural destruction. Ahmed Al-Faqi Al-Mahdi has confessed to ordering the destruction of mausoleums and a mosque in the ancient city of Timbuktu. The tombs of Sufi saints were destroyed by militants from the Ansar Dine group that occupied the ancient city for months in 2012. Well, Kevin Ozebek joins us now from Brussels as we look at the latest pictures of that trial where evidence is being read against Ahmed Al-Faqi Al-Mahdi. Well, let's speak to Kevin, because Kevin Al-Mahdi had a direct message, didn't he, to the people of Timbuktu. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, that's right. Al-Mahdi not only pled guilty to war crimes, he also pleaded for forgiveness from the people of Timbuktu and from the people of northern Mali. He says, obviously, since he is pleading guilty here, he knows he will have to serve at least some time in prison. He says while he's behind bars, he wants to rid himself of the evil that overtook him back in the summer of 2012 when he was a member of an al-Qaeda-linked group who was trying to spread a very, very strict interpretation of Sharia law. He also said when he spoke in front of the International Criminal Court that he hopes that whatever the punishment ends up being, that will be accepted by the people of Mali and that will be enough for the people of Mali to forgive him. He also had a very interesting message for Muslims who potentially want to turn to extremism. He said, please don't do that. That's hurtful to society and is very hurtful on a personal level as well. So he had that message too. Well, even though he is pleading guilty here, the trial will go on. Prosecutors will bring forward a number of witnesses. The storyline from prosecutors is the destruction of these 9 mausoleums and this 15th century mosque prevented many people in Timbuktu from expressing their religious beliefs and from attending religious ceremonies. And of course, also a very significant case here because, as you mentioned, this is the very first time that the ICC is trying someone for the destruction of cultural and religious significant buildings. And this case could set a precedent. And obviously, it looks like there will be a successful conviction here. So this could open the door for the ICC to go after the Taliban for similar accusations.
How long is the trial expected to last, Kevin? Do we know?
Well, some of these trials at the ICC over in The Hague can last years, but this is just expected to last just a few days now because of this guilty plea. Now, even though Al-Mahdi has pled guilty, both his defense as well as prosecutors will continue to lay out their case. Prosecutors are going to be bringing forward 9 witnesses from Timbuktu who will talk about the impact, the destruction that these buildings had on their lives. So the evidence will still be presented. The panel of judges that will be deciding a sentence here will still see all that evidence. And once again, by Friday, we expect them to come up with not just a conviction, but also a sentence as well. That sentence for Al-Mahdi could be up to 30 years in prison.
Okay, Kevin, thank you.